Thank you so much. And
Perfect.
big win. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you.
want you're welcome. And it's no surprise, I guess, to some of us that you threw to Sal Canella. How awesome is it to have somebody you can always count on that could be right there in the flap open for you?
Yeah, no, he's a playmaker. He puts in the work in the off season. We have a good chemistry. We're going on year three together, so it's good. It's good to have him back, and he's a great target to have.
And as a quarterback, your running game was phenomenal. How much easier is it for you when you know that the guys are just going to do most of the work for you?
It makes it a lot easier when you're two dimensional. It's a lot better than when you're one dimensional. So, fortunate to have those big boys up front and our backs and receivers blocking downfield and everything like that. So, I think we're heading in the right direction.
And got to ask you a spring queen question. Got the book here,
Oh, there we go. There we go.
hardcover
Nice.
copy.
Appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you too. I finished reading it. I'm gonna put the review up, and I just wanted to ask: is that the fact that your wife and yourself share the same birth date, year, and birth? Explain how does that work every year?
Well, I don't get a birthday, so that's basically what happens. It's my wife's birthday every year. No, it's awesome though. We share a birthday. That's kind of what we've done ever since we got together. So yeah, it is what it is.
Appreciate you. Thank you always.
Hey, Louise, this is I with STWF Media. So, got to talk to you about now that the Brahmas head coach, Coach Phillips, then put the league on notice about you having most of your receivers returning from, and he's also hinted at you having a possibility of another big season because of this. What is your confidence level going into this week's game, knowing what Coach Phillips has said about your offense and the emergence of the Thunder and Lightning, the strong running game?
Like it. Great question. So I would say this, one thing is somebody taking notice, but one thing is people have to stop it too, right? And again, when you're two-dimensional and you have thunder and lightning back there, you have all the skill position. We have a great offensive line. I'm back. I'm comfortable with all the receivers. I just feel like it's going to be hard to stop. It's going to be hard to stop if we're all clicking and doing our 111. And a big thing for us is like, hey, focus on ourselves, do your 111, nothing more, nothing less, and everything's going to play out. We have all the pieces in place, the coaching, everything's there. We just got to execute.
Nice. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Luis. This is Avian Plummer from AFN. I want you to talk about more of the guys up front. As you know, this past weekend, you guys did dominate on the ground, and some of your offensive linemen, including Ricky League, really stepped up to the challenge against San Antonio's Brahmas defense that was ranked in the top two last season. I want you to talk about more of those guys and what feels different about this season and then last season when working with this offensive line.
Yeah, I just think, they're great football players overall, and they're all young, but they're all very mature. That's one thing that I've noticed is like they're young, but they're mature, right? I'll start off with Ricky. Ricky is a first year guy. I mean, he's stepped up, did his thing this weekend. Then we have Marcus who's coming back. Then we have JJ, and then we have Matt at center. Then we have Big G, we missed him last year, losing him in training camp. Then we have Adrian, who Adrian paid for us last year as well. Then we have Kellen and those guys, and then Bulu who just came in. But they're all great, man. They're all mature. They're hungry to learn to get better. And you can tell, like when we're out there, like there's a big emphasis, like, hey, we want to have a good running game. We want to have the best offensive line in the league. And when your offensive linemen have that mentality, shoot, sky's the limit for those guys.
Thank you. My next question is regarding some of your core receivers. As you know, the UFL have changes of receivers every year, and many quarterbacks work for different guys. But for you, you actually have a relationship with a Sal Cannella and a Tyler Vaughns. Talk about the luxury of having the same receivers every year, and how do you expect you guys to get better, even though you guys work with each other over the years?
Yeah, I think it's just getting on the same page and staying on the same page. We got a lot of different routes this year that we hadn't ran before that we're trying to put on film. And those guys done a great job. But it's all about evolving and it's all about staying consistent, right? Like, yes, we have a lot of chemistry, but we can't go too far outside the box to where now we're not, having that same chemistry. And again, coach does a great job kind of honing in everything on what we're good at and what, they're good at specifically and put those guys in position to succeed. But yeah, no, it makes it a lot easier when you have those guys that you've been with a couple years already and you understand their body language, understand what they're seeing versus different coverages and stuff like that. And they're all really smart guys. So, like I said, it makes it a lot easier.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Luis, I wanted to ask you about the quarterback room, with Luke, and I know Holton's back for his second year. What's been your assessment of those guys, and what did they kind of bring to the table compared to other quarterbacks rooms you've had with Arlington over the last couple of years?
Yeah, they're awesome, man. They're both great dudes. Outside of football players, are great dudes. You always want that in the quarterback room. Very positive, very energetic. Luke's, younger guy, still trying to learn. Holton and myself try to, do our best to kind of fill him in and just mentor them. And Holden's a great guy, good friend of mine, great guy. He has, similar assets, but obviously he can use his legs when he needs to, and we have a package for him, and he's done great. He's 3 for 3 when he's been in the game for touchdowns, so it's worked out our T-bone formation. So yeah, no, but they're awesome. They're great people, great football players. Excited to work with them another year.
Awesome. Thank you, Luis.
Yep.
Hola, ¿qué tal, Luis? ¿Cómo estás?
Hola,
How
Oscar.
are you? Like always, I told you I need these answers in Spanish, no? Because all the audience here in Mexico and Latin America. Luis, después de este primer partido, merece mucho la pena reconocer el trabajo de tu línea ofensiva. Han sido 60 minutos de un gran trabajo. ¿Qué has platicado con ellos? ¿Qué les has dicho?
Y pues primero, muchas felicidades, dije, o sea, poder hacer lo que hicieron es algo que no es muy fácil en fútbol profesionalmente. Poder hacer rush por tantas yardas, lo que hicimos, creo que fueron como 180 y tantas en un juego de pro football, es algo muy impresionante y se lo merecieron. Y cada vez cuando no hacen give up un sack y agarran 100 yard rushing, les doy un premio de algo. Esa semana fui a Costco y les compré pues muchísimos snacks y eso y se los puse en el cuarto. Entonces, es para darles más como se dice, incentivize que jueguen bien, pero no, fue un performance muy bueno y ojalá sigan.
Sí, y viene un duelo importante, ¿no? Pocas veces volteamos a ver las líneas, la trinchera, como decimos en México, porque la línea defensiva de Houston es importante, ¿no? Nombres como Olives Agapulo, entre otros, hace pensar que será un buen partido.
Y claro, allá en Houston, en la defensive line son muy buenos. Este, tienen muchos veteranos y son muy buenos jugadores. Esto va a ser otro challenge esta semana, pero creo que la línea ofensiva va a estar lista.
Y quiero preguntarte por el libro, ya viene en camino, como sabes, yo estoy en Ciudad de México, entonces tarda un poquito más en llegar, ya lo adquirimos, te lo decía en la conferencia de prensa, ¿no? Muchas felicidades, pero platícanos, ¿cómo surge la idea de plasmar tu historia a 10 años de que arrancó en el fútbol americano?
Y creo que mi historia es muy diferente y muy inspirational. Y creo que mucha gente que lee mi libro va a decir, o sea, no sueños muy grande. Y si tú puedes seguir y hacer tu sueño, y no importa lo que sea. Y ahí en mi libro explico todo el proceso que tuvo que hacer para poder llegar a este momento ahorita y todo lo que pasó en esos 10 años de jugando fútbol americano. Pero sí, no, es algo que es, como se dice, motivating.
Ujú.
Y creo que mucha gente, pues, le va a ayudar y va a impactar a mucha gente.
Has trascendido en el terreno de juego y con el libro la trascendencia va más allá, porque puedes tocar el corazón, la mente de la gente. ¿Coincides con eso?
Y fue parte de la razón por qué leí el libro. Como tengo un platform de jugar profesionalmente de quarterback y tengo un nombre desde jugar muchos años aquí en las Spring Leagues, yo sé que tener un libro va a llegar ese libro a más gente y va a impactar a más gente. Entonces es algo bonito.
Oye, platícame el detalle de cumplir años, pues, prácticamente con tu esposa. ¿Cómo juegas ese partido?
Ya no tengo cumpleaños, ya no, siempre es cumpleaños de mi esposa. Pero no, sí, es algo muy diferente, pero es muy especial. Siempre cada año hacemos una fiesta juntos y es algo bonito y me gusta.
¿Qué le puedes decir a los niños que empiezan a practicar el fútbol americano, que te ven a ti con esta dualidad, ¿no? En México hay muchos que te siguen, que saben tu historia, el cómo arrancaste. ¿Qué palabras les puedes dedicar a los pequeñitos que dicen, ahí hay un camino y lo puedo seguir?
Y, o sea, yo pienso que yo hice, como se dice, pave the way de un camino diferente. Y si mucha gente lee el libro y sabes que sí se puede hacer, si tienes un sueño y lo quieres lograr realmente, sí se puede hacer. Y esa es mi meta del libro, de llegar a muchas gentes que lean el libro y hagan lo mismo.
Perfecto, Luis, como siempre, muchísimas gracias, enhorabuena y aquí estaremos siguiendo tu carrera.
Gracias, Oscar.
And for all the folks, thank you for your conversation about this part in Spanish. Thank you very much, all the guys. Thank you.
You're most welcome. No problem.
Welcome, man.
Any more questions? Last question, guys? Are we good?
That was great. We're good. I'm over here.
All good.
Good.
Perfect.
Luis.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.